What's crack-a-lackin', Phoenix entrepreneurs? I hope you guys are ready to dive into this episode. I just talk about what's been going on, why I haven't had a podcast episode up, and just something that really pushed me and Courtney out of our comfort zones and what we learned from it. So I hope you guys are ready to dive into this episode and rise from the ashes and conquer the day.
Alex Billadu presents the Phoenix Entrepreneur Podcast, where you learn what it takes to become a successful entrepreneur and rise from the ashes and conquer the day.
Hey, Phoenix entrepreneurs. I hope you guys are having a great week this first week of November. It's been a week since I've actually recorded an episode for the Phoenix Entrepreneur. A lot has been going on. A lot of things I've been focusing on, and I apologize for that, but I just wanted to give you guys an update on what has been going on. Some cool things going on, a lot of changes happening in my life right now, a lot of opportunities for growth, and I'm just excited for where the journey is taking me. The journey it's definitely not a sprint, it's definitely a marathon. Things are difficult, things are hard, but you got to just keep pushing. That's the whole format. That's the whole purpose of the Phoenix Entrepreneur, is to keep pushing forward. So since the last time that I did this, which was a little while ago, some things have happened. I've been in a mastermind group with Brandon T. Adams and a couple other people in the group, and it's been amazing to be held accountable and be able to push yourself to levels that you never thought you could push yourselves to. So a couple things with Phoenix window cleaning and carpet cleaning. Things are going good. Just been steadily busy with that, so that's been good. I just bid on a job on Monday, so it's a $4,000 window cleaning job. It'll take about a week on that one, so excited for that. I found new ways to reach more customers. So I'm running Facebook ads. I love marketing. As you know, I have Rise Up Marketing, which is a branding and marketing agency. We do digital, Facebook, social media marketing, and branding. And what we do is we really start with the why of a business, and we create their why and their brand, and then we tailor the marketing back to that brand. So I've done that with Phoenix Services, and I've been marketing on Facebook. We've been getting constant calls and constant appointments and constant jobs. And then I found another service that actually makes calls to commercial properties for you. You pay a service fee, and it's called bidslot.com or bidslotmarketing.com, one of the two. If you just search bidslot, BIDSLOT, they'll actually call and set appointments for you on commercial properties. So they've set about 4 commercial property appointments so far. I've gone to 3. 2 of them are pretty much in the bag. So it's been good. It's been really good, and things are growing. We've been busy, but snow is coming to Utah, so that's always not a good thing. It can be scary because snow, we don't love the snow here because we definitely slow down with that business. But I'm excited that as that dies down, more focus will be given to Rise Up Marketing as well, so we can continue to grow that and help customers. Had some amazing meetings and stuff with some potential customers right now that we're working on. So just a lot of good things in the works. I don't know if I mentioned, I can't remember if I mentioned, and I don't think I did, but about 2 weeks ago I got an invitation. I don't know how I got the invitation. I don't know where they got my email from, but it's a lady named Jackie, and she puts on an event called Pure Potentials Speakers Retreat. And at first I kind of read the email. I'm like, yeah, probably doesn't sound like, I do want to do more speaking. I'm really passionate about that. I'm excited about speaking more on stages. I spoke on the one stage when Brandon T. Adams was in town. And then I got a call last week to actually be on a panel with other CEOs and entrepreneurs here in Utah. In December, there's going to be an event. So anyone in Utah that's listening, stay tuned to that. There's going to be an entrepreneurial event one evening in December, December 13th, I think, is what the plan is right now. And I'll be on the panel. So I'm super, super excited for that. So things are just happening. Things are moving. Things are shaking. And we're just continue to move forward. So just just the excitement. You really have to keep pushing forward. So I was talking about, I got this email about the speakers retreat. And, as I've been in my mastermind, I've also been told, like, just do things, like say yes to things, try things, do things. You never know what'll happen. So I got this email. I kind of looked into it. They're like, we're giving away, 20 free tickets. The sponsors are giving these tickets away. It's normally a $99 ticket or a $300 ticket or something like that. So I knew that if they're going to offer this for free, I knew that there'd be a lot of people paying for the tickets, but I also knew that they would be given some free and there'd probably be some sort of pitch or package at the end. But I'm like, you know what? What do I have to lose? I can get to Phoenix for inexpensive. I can get there. I can go to this resort, to the speakers retreat, and I can learn. And if I'm not learning, then I can just leave. Like, what's the worst that can happen? So we coordinated everything. Courtney actually decided to come with me. And then once we decided we were going to go, I found out that my mentor, Brandon T. Adams, was going to be in Scottsdale as well. And he's going to be put. So we got on a plane. We headed down to Phoenix on Friday morning. And we landed early in the morning. I went right to the speakers retreat, and Courtney went and did some shopping and stuff. Went to the hotel room for a little while. And it was really good. The speakers retreat, I learned a lot. I learned about how to refine my speech, how to phrase my speech. There was a lot. It was really valuable. There was like 250 people there. I met some really cool people. I networked. It was worth it. And if I hadn't jumped on that plane and just done it, like, I would have never met those people. I would have never had those connections. It was awesome. And I'm so glad I did it. And it's just got me to the point where me and Courtney are just more open to saying yes to things like that. Like just doing it. Just hopping on a plane or hopping in the car or attending an event. Just doing things like that because it pushes us to a new level and pushes us out of our comfort zone, which is what we do. So the event went like all day. It went from like really early in the morning until 9 o'clock at night. But I had this other event to go to where Brandon was going to be speaking and Sam was going to be there. So we had tickets to this event. We didn't know anything what it was going to be like. So we hopped in the car, rental car, drove to Scottsdale and went to this event. And it was at this restaurant called Sonatas. If you're ever in Scottsdale, go to this restaurant. It was the best food I've had in a very long time. It was absolutely to die for. It was delicious. Sonatas, just like the car Sonata, Sonatas. So delicious food, amazing atmosphere. Anyways, we get there and it's kind of awkward at first. Those networking events are always kind of awkward until things kind of get going. And Courtney, she's kind of, she'll admit it. She'll tell you if you listen to our Power Up Couple stuff. She's an introvert. She doesn't love those type of things. She gets a little social anxiety sometimes. But she was there. And even I was like, we can go if you don't feel comfortable. She's like, no, we're here. Let's just do it. And after things kind of warmed up and we sat down and Brandon spoke and then, dinner was served and we were sitting down with all these other entrepreneurs and other people and we just started having conversation and we were there a couple hours and we just talked with these people. We had amazing conversations. They became friends by the end and we got done and we just felt like, wow, that was amazing. Like we pushed ourselves out of our comfort zone, but we feel like we're just on another level. We challenged ourselves, we grew. Courtney felt like she grew a ton, from that experience. And even after we got done, like we were super inspired because I'll talk about this in a minute, Power Up Couples, and just felt inspired. Our minds were just racing like, holy cow, this was awesome. And we came up with a lot of good things for the things that we're working on with me and Courtney and Power Up Couples. So it was amazing. So you have to say yes. You have to go to things. You have to put yourself out there. You have to network. If you're scared of it, just go. And you'll learn. No one's great at it at first. Just let it flow. Don't try to force it. Just let it be natural. And it was just so much fun. We actually had a blast. We didn't think we were going to have that much fun, and then the rest of the weekend we were able to go to dinner with family, and I was able to go to more things with the speakers retreat, and I learned a ton, networked with amazing people. So it was definitely worth it, and it was a lot of fun on the weekend. It was great, and we both grew. So that's kind of what I want you all to take away from this episode is say yes to things, do things that challenge you, do things that scare you, do things that put you out of your comfort zone, because those are the time you grow. Think about this. When you were a kid and you went to that theme park for the first time and you saw that roller coaster, either one that shot you up in the air or one that went in a loop-de-loop or whatever it might have been, think about that. You were probably scared, or you were unsure, you weren't comfortable with it. It's not that you didn't want to do it, it's that you weren't comfortable with it. It was out of your comfort zone because you'd never done it before. But then you hop on it and you do it and you loved it. It was like the thrill of a lifetime. You get that adrenaline. You get that feeling, those butterflies. There's nothing better than those feelings when you challenge yourself, put yourself out of your comfort zone, and it turns into something like a roller coaster. You have the ups and the downs and the roundabouts and the butterflies and the excitement and the happiness it's amazing. Same thing in life, in business, in entrepreneurship. You have to do the same things. Those networking events, you want to go to them. I know you do, but you're scared to, and it's out of your comfort zone, so you don't. Just stop. Go. If there's that one event, conference, or whatever that you want to go to, or that you've seen advertised, or that looks kind of cool, just do it. Quit thinking about it. Just do it. So just do it. That's what I want you to take away. And I know I said I'd talk a little bit more about Power Up Couples. I know I've mentioned it on the podcast before, but if you go to powerupcouples.com or search powerup.couples on any of the social networks, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even YouTube, Power Up Couples, you will find the stuff that me and Courtney is working on, which is if you're an entrepreneur, if you're married, have a significant other, if you're dating, whatever it may be, this is for you, because we talk about the things from the eyes of the entrepreneur like me, and then the things from the significant other like Courtney, and just the struggles and the different viewpoints that we have. And we talk about all that and we get raw, and a lot is coming with that, and we're super excited for what's coming. It's been a lot of growth for us, and it's been a lot of growth for Courtney as well, especially Courtney. And even me, our relationship is growing every day because of this PowerUp.couples, that we've started this Power Up Couples stuff. And I do want to see it succeed and grow and develop, and even if it takes a long, long time. And if it doesn't, who cares? Because it's growing our relationship, and that's what really matters. That's what truly matters, is me and Courtney growing, getting closer together, developing, having a strong entrepreneurial business relationship to where we understand each other and can push each other and hold each other and help each other, and know when to tell each other to stop and focus on family and so on. So check it out if you haven't. If you're married, have a significant other, or just dating, you need to check it out. So powerupcouples.com, or all the social networks, just search powerup.couples. So we'd appreciate your guys' support. Like our stuff, share it, comment. We want to know what you guys think, any ideas you have for us. We do plan on doing smaller events in different cities, like a dinner type event, and then we plan on doing like a retreat as well in about a year or so. So where it's a couple nights and it's really just a value-packed retreat for a couple. So I appreciate you guys listening to the Phoenix Entrepreneur Podcast. It means so much that you tune in and listen to me sometimes just ramble on, but I try to bring you guys some sort of value and some sort of push to go on and be a phoenix and rise from the ashes and conquer the day. Because every one of you has it in you to rise up, conquer the day, succeed, and just be your best self. So as you finish up this podcast today, I give you one challenge. Do one thing by the end of the week that either is out of your comfort zone or challenges you in something completely new. Do just one thing that pushes you out of that comfort zone and see what happens. So thank you for tuning in to the Phoenix Entrepreneur. Rise from the ashes and conquer the day. It was good to get back on and record a podcast episode. We have some more guests coming up here in the future. It's just been crazy. It's been a whirlwind. It's been a speakers retreats, like I said, and power up couples. We've been working on that fervently and with just so much excitement. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being patient with the Phoenix Entrepreneur Podcast. If you guys have any recommendations or if you'd like to be a guest on the podcast, just head over to riseuppodcast.com, fill out the contact form, sign up for our email list. We send stuff out every now and then, not too often, but just sign up for it. You get a free Productivities Hacks worksheet as well with that. So go check that out, guys. I appreciate you guys listening to the Phoenix Entrepreneur Podcast. Go rise from the ashes and conquer the day.